I just realized that the video stopped 10 minutes ago. You've been missing tons of stuff. So what I was just doing was I got the solenoid back on. I was just putting this screw on here. I decided to go get a lock washer for it, so I just happened to glance at the camera and it stopped recording. And how nice is that? Didn't even beep or anything, just boop, turned off. Video's long enough. I'm gonna go into my parts bin and get a lock washer for this screw without trampling on the joke here. Lock washer. How do you like that? It just turned off at 33 minutes. Bing! The video is over. I put the camera on top of the starter and I did 10 minutes worth of work and you didn't see a thing. I think you'll survive. Yeah, the lock washer now. Let's thread this in. I think I gotta fight with it to try to center it. I'm gonna aim it towards me so I can get a better angle of attack. There we go. Drop a bit of grease into there using this piece of scrap wire. GM made all these with care, huh? 20, 30 years ago. How old is this Suburban? 1984? 34 years ago. And I'm still using it. There, anchor down. So I was mentioning when the phone wasn't recording, SMA, South Main Auto, makes some really good videos, but I don't have anywhere near that skill level to do what he does, diagnosing cars. I'm useless with 12 volts. All I know is you hook up the battery. Now, I have to blow it up in the face. Everybody has their skill levels. Mine is definitely not fuel injection in all these fancy cars. I like the old tech stuff and the dinosaur. Negative. Let's see if this starter spins. What do you think is going to happen? Going to short circuit and melt my $2 booster cables? Nothing. Dead. Garbage. Huh. Did something wrong. That was really surprising. I think maybe the battery's dead. Let's see if we can blow up the battery. Battery's dead. This will make a much bigger spark. Don't go away. Let me get a better battery. Alright, I've got a better battery, I think. I've been running the charger on all my other batteries. Maybe this one's even worse. I don't know. Can't imagine I did something wrong. Doing so many of these. That's directly to the starter, not going through the solenoid. Think the battery's bad? Could be. Alright, one more. Battery number 3. I was going to buy a battery tester on my trip in, I forget where. Uh-oh. Anchor up! Alright, now, which is the ones that you touch? Put this on the battery directly. You don't want to zap it against the threads because you'll arc the threads and you won't be able to thread on your stuff. So you put that on the battery. And you go to the S for solenoid, which is, which one? I forget. I told you I'm not good with this. S for solenoid. That goes like that. I forget now. Give me a second here. I think I know what I'm doing here, don't you? You're joking. So Someone sent me a message earlier, said, you know, you're famous. No, I'm not. My fame and $1 will get you a cup of coffee. Or Starbucks, I think it's the back one. So touch across. No, not that one, see, I got it wrong. There we go, look at that. I figured it out eventually. I thought it was the S one. What is the S one? Huh. I can't even read. See what I'm doing here? Yep. So you don't want to touch it to the end of the threads because you'll angle it. But this throws out the starter, the solenoid. And I'm going to hold my hand there. And there's actually a test where you check the clearance by just energizing the solenoid. And you push it back. You see the clearance you have here. And that's on the tight side. But it's better to have it further out because there's more chance of it engaging the flywheel, which is right here. And you see what I'm doing, don't you? The flywheel's right there. This is the flywheel. So when that shoots out, the further out it shoots, the more engagement you get on the flywheel. If it shoots out too far, then it hits that retaining ring cover, which was missing, but it didn't seem to matter, obviously. So I'm going to wipe a little bit of grease on here. You could put on some anti-seize, which is metal conductor, but I don't think I had a problem in the past with the grease. You just never know. The better conduct you have, better conductivity, continuity. So there we go. There's one rebuilt starter. The low-tech Schmedrick way. But it works. I've been doing this for 25, 30 years. I've been doing this since my first starter in 1979 that I mangled. Went to the junkyard just to take the greasiest one off the shelf. And I learned probably early 80s, which is 20, 38, 35 years ago. And the smaller the spark, the less amperage the starter is using. If I was a starter machine, a $10,000 starter machine, but I'm not. The spark is very small. That's a good thing. It means it's not drawing a lot of current. Crank that baby up so we have success. Now the next question is, do I go and put this thing on the blazer at night when it's already 20 past 8? Or do I go to Walmart and do some shopping and fall asleep on the couch? I'm going to make sure all the bolts are tight. And thank you for watching. You may consider it fun. I'm glad it's recording for a change. My battery's not dead. I'm going to put some of these starters together and get rid of this mess here, because if I don't put them together, they'll stay apart for a million years. I'm going to mark on them which one is what. This is the one that's kind of coarse. Then there's this one here that was from the Blazer, I think. And that last one there must be the one that spun freely. Yep, that one is junk. All right. I'm going to call up the CRC companies and a few of those companies tomorrow and see what they recommend for block sealer. Get that 6.5, and I got to work on the Blazer. Are you watching this? The guy with the Blazer. I promise I'll get it done. Tomorrow's a good day. All right.